Ooh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes. She's a man eater. Yeah. How many of y'all remember that song by Hall and Oates? Man eater. And they're out there warning to all my brothers out there. See, you have women out there who, yeah, they they just into materialism. They just want some money, you know. Depending on what woman you're dealing with is going to determine how much money they after, how much money they're looking for, right? You know, those women are easy. When I say easy, I mean you know what you're getting yourself into. That's just on the surface. They're on the surface, right? No higher, no lower. But then you have women who are out for something totally different. You know, you may think that they're like the other women. They want some money, you know, they want to get some money out of you or whatever have you. But no, they don't care nothing about that for real. See, you have women out there, they're out for something more precious, way more valuable than how much money you got in your pocket or how much money you got in your savings and checkings account, your stock portfolio, or whatever have you, right? They're out for your energy. They're out for your energy. That's what they out. That's what they're looking for. They want your energy. They want to feed off your energy. They want to harvest your energy. I call them spiritual vampires. And be careful. Be careful. A lot of women are into what some would call witchcraft. Be mindful. See, you don't know what people are into, right? Not everybody wear what they're into like a badge of honor. Some do. Some are out in the open about what they're into. But you have some look ordinary and plain, and you have no idea what they do behind closed doors. You have no idea what they do in secret in their closets. Be mindful. Be careful out there, because you just don't know. And the same thing with you sisters. You don't know what that man is into. You don't know what he's into. You don't know what he's doing. Sometimes you find yourself, acting out of character, and you may catch yourself and notice that you're behaving in a way that you're not used to behaving, and you just don't know why. You know, you may even think it's love. Meanwhile, somebody done put some type of spell on you or something. You have no idea. You have no clue. Be careful out there, my brothers. Be careful out there, my sisters. You don't know what people are into. You just don't know. People do things in secret. They wear many different masks, and they portray themselves to be one way. Meanwhile, there's something else going on beneath the surface, because a lot of them out there are beneath the surface, and they are even in the churches. You know how many people is sitting in the church, go to church faithfully every week. They're praying, they're, you know, worshiping. But meanwhile, in secret, they are into something completely different. Be mindful, my brothers and my sisters, both. Be mindful, right? Do your homework, okay? Learn how to read energy. Protect yourself. Meditate, right? Go within yourself, and you'll be able to see clearly. You have to work on yourself. There's nothing more important. Your greatest job, your number one job in this life, is attaining knowledge of self and aligning yourself with source. You know, Because when you do that, you open up your real eyes, your spiritual eyes, and you'll be able to see real clear who's who. You'll be able to see through the masks that they wear. Because some of them keep themselves well hidden. And you have a lot of folks out there falling for the traps. A lot of men and women falling for the traps. Be careful. You know who this is. This is King B. Just a mindful word. Be cautious. Love yourself unconditionally. Keep your loved ones close. Protect the babies, the little ones, the young men, the young women, the elderly. Look out for your folks. Make sure they are safe. Make sure they are good. And men, we're supposed to be banding together, standing together in righteousness, protecting our households, protecting our communities. Each community communicate with each other, and make sure that we're keeping our people safe. We have a job to do. There's a lot going on out there. And that's no one else's responsibility but ours. We should not be leaving it up to anyone else or any group to come into our neighborhoods to protect us and our people. That's our jobs. So let's do it in all righteousness and in good faith. Solidarity. Be safe out there. To the next video, peace and prosperity to you all.